Looksmaxxing is pretty much one of the most popular things ever, and I think I just found a Looksmaxxing hack. Now, all these guys are trying to get the chiseled jawline. That's one of like the best features. So we're gonna cover a few things in today's video. Number one, does potassium maxing, like eating a bunch of bananas and, you know, drinking a bunch of coconut water, does that actually de-bloat your face? And two, I'm going to go get a special type of massage that apparently models in LA, actors in LA, all these, you know, bougie people are getting. But first, let me consult with some of these Looksmaxxers and see what they think about it. All right, I'm gonna call K.SHAMI. Let's see what he's doing, man.
Yo, what's good?
K, what up, dude? I'm trying to de-bloat my face today, man. So I'm gonna go get this special, like, massage type thing. But, and then what do you think about, like, other ways to de-bloat your face? Are you on the coconut water or what?
Dude, I'm taking a bunch of potassium, so anything like your electrolytes.
Yes, sir.
And bananas, anything that gets my potassium, like that sodium ratio down. That's what I've been doing, but also like the sauna. It's been crazy.
Sauna, yeah.
So it looks like you're getting into Looksmaxxing. I'd say like if you're gonna...
I guess so. Well, okay, so there's apparently a bunch of benefits of this like jaw massage. They're actually gonna get like their thumbs like into my actual jaw.
I've never had that done. I did look into that though, and it's gonna be a whole lot more effective than the general lymphatic drainage. You know, those routines that people do on their faces. I still think you're gonna have a temporary effect there, but the health benefits there. That's where, you know, you could actually argue that it does have a great effect there. And if you keep doing it over time, you just keep having these regular sessions, I think you could have like a long-term result from just relaxing the muscles in the faces and promoting that youthfulness. So
right on, brother. Peace. Later. All right, K.SHAMI approves. He says he should get it done. And let's see what Dillon Latham says about this. Dillon, what up, dude?
What's going on? A facial massage, what I know about it is it'll like have a temporary effect because you have lymph fluid running all throughout your body,
okay,
including your face. So they'll massage out some fluid in your face, so it won't have lasting effects. But to de-bloat, it's all about drinking a ton of water and eating like lean meats and stuff like that.
Okay, have you been on the coconut water method? Because I might try that today.
The coconut water method is the method. You gotta do that.
Damn,
plus,
okay.
Potassium, it's the GOAT method.
Okay, man, I'll tap in with you.
All right, bet.
Later, dog. And now let's hit up Sam Zia. Let's see. Yo. Sam Zia.
What's good?
What up, dude?
Ain't no model doing that shit.
Yeah, they are, bro. Come on.
They are not doing
They're getting the fingers in the jaw.
Grab a hammer, bro. Trust me, when you put
Bone
it on your
smashing,
face, like
man.
where the nerves and the muscles are, dude,
yep.
That's perfect.
Yeah,
bro.
see, he's promoting bone smashing, guys. This is a bone smashing influencer, man.
Like, I just like drink so much water over and over again. It's like this thing in my brain where I'm like, if I drink enough water, my face will, as every sip that I take, my face gets slightly slimmer. Like, that's how I think. They have my fucking bottle here. I was just stretching a minute ago, bro.
Let's go, dude.
I'm locked in, bro. I'm locked in.
Let's go. Stoked, man. All right, we got some Looksmaxxers opinions on the subject, but now let's dive briefly into some of the science that might help you de-bloat. The actual science of facial bloating involves fluid retention, blood flow, and inflammation. The first one that we definitely don't want is chronic inflammation. This can be inflammation in the gut, inflammation, activation from your immune system. This is why I preach getting healthy. If you are eating foods every day that are reacting with your immune system in a negative way, causing histamine release, and I'll get into a supplement that can help with this that you probably should be taking, because histamine release is going to get a lot of that bloated looking feeling. If you start to dial that in, you're going to deal with one of the main drivers of chronic bloated face. Next is fluid retention. Now, a lot of people wrongly think that sodium equals bloated face, and that's not really true. What you want in the body, what the body is constantly striving to achieve, is electrolyte balance. Your kidneys right now, as you watch this, are trying to make this balance of electrolytes. If you have too much potassium, you will perish, you will pass away. If you have too much sodium and no potassium, you will perish and pass away. Chronic dehydration can lead to the body holding on to excess water, and vice versa. Chronic overhydration with a lack of certain electrolytes can also lead to this puffy look. Next, we're gonna get into more blood flow and fluid retention from your lymphatic system. You can look at various maps of the lymphatic system. You have lymph nodes here, you have lymph nodes in your armpit, in your groin, on your legs, at different areas of your body. This lymphatic system helps remove excess toxins and fluids. They're a critical part of your immune function. We've all probably felt when we get sick, that swelling right here, that's your lymphatic system getting activated. Now, why are all these Looksmaxxers chugging coconut water and eating a bunch of bananas? Well, they are trying to get more potassium. In our electrolytes, you will see potassium, but let's get into how salt, potassium, and magnesium all interplay in this look of bloatedness. Sodium actually helps your body absorb water, so you don't want to get no sodium. However, potassium helps counteract this sodium. Potassium helps your body excrete sodium. When potassium enters the cell, sodium can leave. Magnesium helps act as a natural diuretic. This helps eliminate excess fluid buildup by helping promote normal kidney function. Magnesium also does tons of other good stuff for our skin, for our blood flow. So along with taking some electrolytes, let's get into some of my favorite dietary sources of potassium. Number 1, coconut water. In this can of coconut water, we have a little over 1,000 milligrams of potassium. There are some natural carbohydrates in coconut water, but overall, I'm a huge fan of it. The next really good dietary source of potassium are sweet potatoes and just potatoes in general. A cup of cooked potatoes is gonna give you about 950 milligrams of potassium. You cook up a few of these, you mash them up with a little bit of butter, cinnamon, and salt. That's how I like to do it. Next up, this is like the common one that everybody knows about. What I'm about to tell you next actually crushes a banana in terms of the amount of potassium. But yes, bananas are known for the potassium, and for good reason. A good sized banana will have about 400 to 500 milligrams of potassium. And while that might seem like a good amount, you know, bananas are delicious. The next thing crushes all the things that I just showed you. That's right, avocados. One large avocado, I would consider this a medium avocado, but one large avocado has 1,200 milligrams of potassium. That's right, avocados often have 2 to 3 times more potassium than a banana. And obviously an electrolyte supplement like this is going to have some potassium. One scoop of these has 200 milligrams of potassium. I'm also getting some of that prized magnesium that we talked about earlier, which is really gonna help with blood flow, fluid retention, kidney health, liver health, brain health, skin health. Magnesium's amazing. Other notable sources, Greek yogurt, dairy actually has good potassium. But enough yapping, let's get to this face massage.
Hi.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing great.
Did you have any water before your appointment?
No, I'm hydrated up. I actually have some electrolytes for you guys.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
this is my company, Santa Cruz Paleo. So just sip on those later, scoop in a big thing of water, sodium, potassium, magnesium, no sugar.
Yeah, well, do you know a little bit about today?
No, I'm actually excited to hear all about it. And
Yeah. But yeah, so we're going to do a lymphatic facial massage. So
Okay.
lymphatic is a little bit different than the massage. We're going to start off, I'm going to have you take your shirt off. I'm going to work in your chest, your neck, all of that.
Sweet.
We're going to open everything up. Then I'm going to go into the massage. And then at the end, we're going to kind of drain everything out. So it's super important. It basically filters out all the bad things in our body. Pathogens, bacteria, viruses, environmental toxins. I'm sure, as you know, most people probably have a little bit of a sluggish lymphatic system unless they're like very active or doing things that are, you know, detoxifying.
For like people that aren't really familiar with this, like everybody has gotten sick before.
Yes.
And then they feel like this like swelling like right here.
Yep.
Some people feel in their armpits or they have major lymph nodes. Like
So like the lymphatic system's a part of the immune system. So like when you are sick, you feel like, I know I was sick a couple weeks ago and like my lymph nodes in this area, they swell and they're sore. That's a reaction from being sick because you're fighting something. So it's actually super important. Like you don't typically really want to do a lot of lymphatic when you are fighting something just because your body's already doing a lot. But it's super important to work, especially in these areas, just because even for people who like retain a lot of water or super puffy, like I can be really puffy, or you go out and drink the next day you're swollen, whatever it is. We neglect the face sometimes, like we do the body, but we forget the face. So the face is just as important. You'll have like a very healthy glow. You're already glowing, but you'll have a healthy glow.
Okay, so have you heard of Looksmaxxing?
Looksmaxxing.
You should know. Okay, you should learn about this as an
know?
esthetician. Okay, so Looksmaxxing is this trend basically started by some of my friends on social media.
Okay.
And it's basically, I mean, it's been around forever. It's just like a new term for it. It's like young guys basically wanting to like look good. Like the whole, what male models have been doing forever has somehow infiltrated like social media. And now there's this group. I am not a Looksmaxxer, but I've been in like a New York Times article on Looksmaxxing because I actually say like they should just focus on the health side of it.
Sure.
Like just try to be healthy because some of it gets crazy. They get into like bone smashing and saving up to get surgery when they're 18. So there's some negative parts of it. But overall, the good part of it is these guys are trying to look better. So we'll get some Looksmaxxing effect. Yeah, you're gonna get some Looksmaxxers coming in here for sure. So guys, let's get into it. And you feel free to, you can get like, I know you do sometimes like the in like
I was
the
gonna
jaw.
say, did you want me to do the buccal on you?
Absolutely. Yeah.
So
describe. I know there's like the masseter muscles of the jaw. For a lot of people, these get tight. We both do a lot of jujitsu, and sometimes after practice, we'll be like, our like jaws will just be tight from like defending a choke or something. So
I'll massage your masseters from the outside, and a lot of people are tender like that.
Those are the main muscles, by the way, that involve contraction of the jaw. Your bite muscles.
Yeah, and so many people have TMJ. So I like to put gloves on. We work inside the mouth and out. So I'm going to be working along your masseter, and you'll feel me kind of doing deeper pressure. You'll feel me kind of dragging and holding onto your muscle, but that's going to release a lot of tension, especially if you grind or clench your teeth. If you guys are super active with jujitsu too, like it's the same thing. Like even sometimes I'm like driving and I'm like listening to something that's pissing me off, and I'm like clenching my jaw. So it's super important to release that tension.
Yeah, okay, this is interesting too, because guys, like a lot of like the jaw clenching comes from that cortisol response. You're like stuck in that fight or flight mode, and emotions do get like basically trapped in your fascia, and it's through that like cortisol mechanism. You guys are in traffic, your body can't differentiate from when you were a Homo sapien in the plains of the Sahara and you were looking at a lion. It's the same thing. So relax yourself, let your jaw loose.
Yeah.
I'm stoked.
And I think you said, or maybe your wife told me, you use tallow, correct?
I do.
Nice. I typically would say if you were like acne prone, I'd be like kind of anti. I use tallow on my body.
Yeah.
But I don't think you're acne prone. You have very clear skin.
Tallows help my skin a lot, which I love.
Which, like, do you use a certain brand or?
Yeah, we have one.
Oh my gosh, cool.
Tallow. We have there's a little bit of organic honey in there and a little bit of organic beeswax, which are, honey's nice little antimicrobial, antibacterial. Yep. Okay, so right now you're opening up some of the lymphatic system, right?
Yeah, so I'm just kind of opening up your chest a little bit. There's the main nodes I'm really focused on is your clavicle. Obviously you have a ton in your armpits. I'm not going in your armpits, but we're kind of moving in that direction. A lot of people get a lot of swelling in their neck that they think is fat, but it's really inflammation. It can absolutely be lymph. That being said, it's not like, one day you're gonna wake up and it's gone, but if you really focused on working your lymphatic system and let's say like maybe changing your diet and just moving your body.
And then we have like the sinuses right here, right? So like when people get like stuffed up, kind of like a lot of the sinuses are here.
Absolutely, especially right in this area. So we have lymph right here, and so that's why people get a lot of pressure and swelling in this area. And you can feel me lightly in this area, and then when I'm going around your cheeks like this, I'm actually lifting up your cheekbone.
Yeah.
And it opens up this bone in your skull called the sphenoid bone, and it kind of promotes a lot of relaxation and a calmness.
So for anyone who suffers with headaches, why should they come get this done? Because I feel like this would be really good for headaches.
This is really, really good for headaches, specifically in this area. I'm actually like will feel around my face sometimes and like literally push up on my eyebrows just because it's, we squint, we move our foreheads a lot, and we get a lot of tension. So this is a really, really great way to release a lot of tension, specifically in this area.
Okay, here we go, guys. K.SHAMI made me do this.
Okay, so open up, close, and then just try not to like relax your jaw as much as you can.
Sometimes in jiu-jitsu, you'll be getting choked, and you tuck your jaw to prevent the choke.
Oh, yeah.
And, you get choked over the jaw.
Right.
And you wake up the next morning in this area.
It feels like dead skin up there. Yeah,
it feels like actually like loose.
Good.
Feels good.
Good stuff, but lots and lots of water.
Absolutely.
Do you want lip? Like chapstick or?
Oh, no. Yeah.
I just had to ask.
Yeah. We make a beef tallow beeswax
sure?
chapstick. Oh, I have the beef tallow beeswax in the car, Albert. All right, guys, I am done with that. I feel like my jaw genuinely feels just like relaxed. Like,
good.
Yeah, I honestly feel like super relaxed right now. So, guys, if you want to come get this done, where can they find you?
We are located inside of Faces Plus in La Jolla, and we are Faces Skin Gym.
You're about to get an influx of Looksmaxxers.
You'll see I cannot wait. They come in with bring the boys.
Yeah, with their broccoli hair, and they want that sculpted jawline. This is where you get it. Check it out.
Come see us. Thanks.
So what have we learned today? We have learned that electrolytes are key for de-bloating your face. You want to balance sodium with potassium. Honestly, this is a really good combo right here if you are trying to de-bloat. Put a scoop of our electrolytes in some coconut water, and that's gonna be the thing that you wanna do for most people. If you wanna get real fancy with it, that lymphatic drainage massage was pretty cool, but I really didn't see some massive difference. I did see some difference in like how my jaw felt, but that was more like a muscular thing. I didn't get like a crazy de-bloating effect. Overall, if you keep your body fat low and you stay hydrated and mineralized, you aren't going to have that very puffy look in your face. And when you stay healthy and stay away from stuff like mold exposure, from food toxins, from inflammation, you aren't gonna have eye bags. So what you put into your body does affect how you look. Stay healthy. I love you guys. Let me know any questions you have below. And as always, like, subscribe, and tap in next week for the next video. It's a fire one. Let's go.